You mentioned prayer several times now. Can you say a little bit more about the role of prayer in the work with ancestors or in relationship with ancestors? How can it be used, especially for people from a variety of backgrounds, if it's a, say, a non-religious background?
Yeah, I think the word prayer is a very tragic word because so many people have immediate, like bad associations, like very dry repetition of words that feel archaic in a meaningless way. And surely that's how I got to know prayer too when I was younger. But when I was lucky enough to be able to spend time with my teachers, and I saw how their prayer was improvised poetry, basically, always came out of the here and now, and that their prayer was never a formula that was old and dry and stale, but was a way to communicate. The prayer was a path that spirit can walk towards us. Prayer is a bridge that bridges worlds. So I got to understand that prayer is not a dry old thing at all, that prayer is reinvented every time, that prayer is living poetry, is creating a bridge between the worlds. It's, a lot has been said and written about this, but I think it's poetry that bridges the world. And poetry not in, maybe even poetry is a problematic word. Prayer has an immediate reward when you have learned how to pray, and you don't learn that easily. You need examples, you need role models who embody that. But when a prayer is a prayer that works, it has an immediate calming effect on the nervous system of the person who prays. It immediately gives the sense of I'm embedded in something larger. My prayer, uh, God is a problematic word and I very rarely use it. But if you use the concept of God, my prayer puts the one I pray for in the hand of God. But as I do that, I must see and visualize the hand of God because that's where I'm putting that person. And of course, as I put that person there, it's almost as if I walk hand in hand with that person. So I also end up in that hand of God. It has an immediate blessing and effect. We can speak for days about what prayer is, but should be enough to start.
So if I've never done prayer before, or as you say, I've been introduced to it in that a bit rigid way, what do I do? How do I learn? Where do I begin to learn about it, or how to do it in the right way so that it brings me this healing and relaxation?
How long is this course going to be? I mean, it's like one of my teachers said, it takes 9 years to learn how to pray. If that's true or not is not important, but you can't just do that. Like anything, play the violin. How do you start playing the violin? How are you ever going to answer that question? It's too big a question. It's almost pretentious to give an answer because prayer needs to come. Okay, I'll close my eyes. Oh Spirit, powers that look kindly at us, powers that look kindly at me, powers that look kindly at my friend here, at Alexandra. She has this question, spirit people, all of you who are in this other world, who surround us, who are here right now. She wants to know what prayer is. Powers that look kindly at her, open her mind, open her heart, open her soul, that knowledge comes to her in a way that helps her to take a step forwards to the people that she is teaching. Spirit, this is what I'm asking. Well, that's a prayer. Can't explain it and just do it. Right?
I feel it.
I feel it.
Thank you.
Good.
Well,
No, but that's it, right? It's so simple.
yeah.
And it's and of course the prayer, when you learn it, it goes, it follows certain paths, it follows certain structures, and those you can learn and start to recognize. But it's easy, pretentious to speak about it.